Have you ever considered the true power of your words and thoughts? Your faith is your fortune, a profound teaching by Neville Goddard, reveals to us how what we decree not only can but will surely materialize in our reality. In this video, we will explore the chapter where Goddard invites us to understand the immense power of faith and declaration. Inspired by Isaiah 55 verse 11, you will discover how your words and thoughts are not mere echoes in the void but powerful forces that shape your world. Learn how, throughout history and in your daily life, you have been and will continue to create your reality with every word you speak. Prepare to unlock the power of decreeing your future. Nothing has ever appeared in the world that man has not decreed before. You may deny this fact, but no matter how hard you try, you cannot strip it of its validity, because this act of decreeing is based on an immutable principle. It is not that human beings command things to appear according to their words, which are, most of the time, confessions of their doubts and fears. Decreeing is something that is done in consciousness. Every person automatically expresses that which they are conscious of being. Again, every person automatically expresses that which they are conscious of being without any effort or without using words. At every moment, the person is ordering to be and possess that which they are conscious of being and possessing, and this immutable principle of expression can be found in the scriptures of all the Bibles of the world. The writers of our sacred books were enlightened mystics, masters of the past in the area of psychology, and in telling the story of the soul, they personified this principle in a personal way in the form of a historical document, both to preserve it and to conceal it from the eyes of the uninitiated. Currently, the clergy, the people who had the privilege of guarding this treasure, have forgotten that the biblical stories are psychological dramas that represent human consciousness. In this forgetting, they have now taught their followers to worship characters as if they were men and women who actually lived in time and space. And when human beings see the Bible as a great psychological drama in which all its characters are the personification of the qualities and attributes of their own consciousness, then, and only then, will the Bible reveal its light and symbolism to them. And this impersonal principle of life that created all things is already represented there as God, and we discover that this Lord God, creator of heaven and earth, is man's consciousness of being. If these people were not so limited by orthodox teachings and perceived things in a more intuitive way, they would notice when reading the Bible that the consciousness of being is revealed hundreds of times throughout this entire book. I can cite a few. I am in Exodus 3 verse 14, "Be still and know that I am God," in Psalm 46 verse 10, "I am the Lord, and there is no other God besides me," in Isaiah 45 verse 5, "I am the good shepherd," in John 10 verse 11, "I am the door," in John 10 verse 9, "I am the resurrection and the life," in John 11 verse 25, "I am the way," in John 14 verse 6, "I am the beginning and the end," in Revelation 22 verse 13, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, said the Lord, who is, and who was, and who is to come, the Almighty," in Revelation 1 verse 8. And the unconditioned consciousness of being of the human being is revealed as the Lord and the creator of all conditioned states of existence. And if man could abandon his belief in a God separate from him, recognizing that his consciousness of being is God, consciousness that transforms into the image and likeness of his concept about that same, he would change his world, which would cease to be a barren desert and would become a fortune of fertile soil. The day that human beings do this, they will know that they and their Father are one, but the Father is greater than them. They will know that their consciousness of being is one with that which they are conscious of being, but that their unconditioned consciousness of being is greater than their conditioned state or their self-concept. And when human beings discover that their consciousness is the power of impersonal expression, a power that eternally presents itself in their ideas about that same, they will adopt and appropriate that state of consciousness that they wish to express or materialize, and in doing so, they will transform into that state of expression. To decree is one thing, and then that thing will happen. And this can be said in another way: you will be conscious of being or possessing a thing, and then you will express that which you are conscious of being or possessing. And there, consciousness is the only law of expression or materialization. I am the way, I am the resurrection, and consciousness is the way, as well as the power that resurrects, expresses everything that human beings are conscious of being. Conscious intention acts as the rudder of our ship in the vast ocean of possibility. When we set an intention, we are not only decreeing a desire, but we are aligning our energy, our consciousness, and our actions towards the realization of that desire. Conscious intention is the seed of every decree. It is the recognition of our innate power to co-create our reality together with the universe. This power is based on the understanding that we are not mere observers of our life, but active participants in its creation. The law of correspondence, one of the Hermetic principles that states as above, so below, as within, so without, reinforces the idea that our external reality is a reflection of our internal state. This principle suggests that to change our external reality, we must first change our internal state, our consciousness. By aligning our consciousness with the desired state, we are inviting that state to manifest in our physical reality. This process is not instantaneous. It requires patience, persistence, and an unwavering faith in the power of our consciousness. Imagination is a powerful tool in the manifestation process. Neville Goddard emphasizes the role of imagination by stating that everything that exists in our reality was first imagined. Imagination allows us to see beyond the limitations of our current reality and explore the realm of the possible. By consciously imagining our desired state as if it were already a reality, we are sending a powerful signal to the universe, a signal that says, "This is what I choose to experience." Imagination, combined with emotion and the feeling that the desire is already fulfilled, is a potent force that can alter reality in our favor. Gratitude is another crucial element in the manifestation process. Gratitude not only keeps us anchored in the present, but it also elevates our vibration and aligns us with the energy of abundance. By practicing gratitude, we are acknowledging the blessings that already exist in our life, which in turn attracts more blessings. Gratitude transforms our perspective, allowing us to see abundance instead of lack, which facilitates the manifestation of our desires. Conscious observation allows us to witness our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs without identifying with them. This practice is fundamental to the manifestation process, as it enables us to identify and release limiting beliefs that may be hindering our ability to manifest our desires. By becoming conscious observers of our internal experience, we gain the clarity and understanding necessary to align our consciousness with our deepest desires. The power of conscious intention cannot be overstated. It is the driving force behind the manifestation of our desires, the compass that guides us towards our chosen destination. When we set an intention, we are not merely making a wish or a fleeting thought, we are engaging in a sacred act of creation, aligning our entire being with the vibration of our desired outcome. This alignment is not a passive process, but an active one, requiring us to take responsibility for our thoughts, emotions, and actions. The law of correspondence, which states that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world, is a fundamental principle in the art of manifestation. It reminds us that we cannot expect to change our external circumstances without first changing our internal state. If we want to experience abundance, love, and joy in our lives, we must first cultivate those qualities within ourselves. This requires a deep level of self-awareness and a willingness to confront and transform any limiting beliefs or patterns that may be holding us back. Step away from the blindness of the uninitiated person who tries to express or possess those qualities or things that they are not conscious of being or possessing. Instead, be the enlightened mystic who decrees, based on the law that never changes. Consciously declare that you already are what you desire to be, appropriated in consciousness. And then you will take cognizance of the true mystic's position as follows: and I became conscious of being, and I am still conscious of being that, until, unceasingly, conscious of being expresses itself with perfection.